Hi guys, this is tutorial on my shimmering silver and gold set 2. So here how to use it. You can use it on a few different ways. I'm going to show you one of it. I'm going to show you two of it, but I'll start with the first one. Duplicating the layer. I'm going to my quick selection tool, select subject, and it's going to select it. It did not select the underarm. So I'm going to zoom it in. I'm going to grab my quick selection, make it a little bit smaller, hold my Option for Mac, Alt for PC, and drag it here so it's selected more. So I'm going to release it to add to the selection, and I'm just going to pop a layer mask. This is not really that important if the selection is not great, and it's not. Here her shoulder is missing. You can add it by painting B for my brush again, making sure I'm in white, 100% opacity, 100% flow, and I'm going to add the shoulder here. Okay, you can do it better. So I'm going to activate this layer and grab one of the overlays, let's say this one, and I'm just going to grab it and drag it here. And I'm going to hold my shift to stretch it. And now that's behind her. I don't like how it cut her head. Command T again, edit free transform. I should not do Command T in front, holding shift, and let me go up. Sorry about that. Let me go, and that looks good. Sorry about that. Now I can grab the same layer. Should I move it a little bit this way? Command T again. And so she comes a little bit more on the middle. Okay, I like this one better. I'm going to duplicate it, bring it on the top of her, just put a normal layer mask, and with black X to switch the colors, with black dye. When my brush is in black, B for my brush, I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to remove so I can reveal her. Then you can play with it, reduce the opacity, play with blending layers. That's it. So I want to show you a different way with this ones. So let me go. I'm going to go on the top of it. The layers which are on pure black are going to become invisible when I pop them here and put them in screen blending mode. I'll show you the butterfly too. Look at this layer, for instance. So if I grab this thing and put it on screen blending mode, it became transparent. Okay, and I like it. Then I'm going to right click and go warp, and I'm going to move that thing so her face is visible, and I don't have to actually select her. So you can play with the opacity if you want to. You can actually add a layer mask, B for my brush again, making sure I'm with black. I'm going to go 10% with my opacity. 13 is fine, and I can reveal a little bit from her. Of course, you can use it on the other way too, but if you bring her, get behind her, just looks different. It just looks much more artistic. You can actually, because she's with silver, you can pop an adjustment layer here, like a hue saturation layer, and clip it to her. Right click, create a clipping mask, and desaturate it because she is wearing silver. That looks great to me, but you can play with it as much as you want. I want to show you one other of this set, which is the easiest one. You don't have to pretty much do anything. Just change the blending mode. I'll show you the butterfly too, trying to do it fast. This one is just two drapes, and they kind of bring the attention to her. I'm going to release it, make it holding my shift to be able to stretch it. And I agree with it, and the only thing I have to do is go to screen. When something is black, it's going to become transparent. So I'm going to go Command T, edit free transform, and I can play with the shapes, or you can go to liquify. Right click and I'm going to go with warp, and I will play with the shape and kind of make it like it's blowing on the middle, so it kind of looks like vignette. And that's all. So that's also, it's yellow, and since it came like a smart object, you can just go to desaturate it. Let me just, I'm just going to right click and rasterize the layer. I didn't click on the right place. Rasterize layer, and you can go with, okay, new computer, I don't have my, but you can go image, adjustments, and hue saturation, and just pull out the saturation of this layer. Now you can play with it more if you want to. You can pull one of the drapes, slightly cover her, and so on. So I want to show you one of the butterflies and show you the big difference in between blending modes. So I'm going to go and grab one of those butterflies, this one. I'm going to bring the butterfly here, and I'm going to put it behind her, and Command T, I should have made it smaller. Then I'll make it smaller. And it is on black, so it's going to have, and she's not on black, so it's going to have that lines here, so you have to switch the blending mode to screen, or you have to just mask it off if you want to. And it looks like this on screen blending mode. Let me just make stamp visible layer, so we have it for later. Then I'm going to try to play with, I will show you how it changes just with color dodge, gives it completely different look. And if I just desaturate that thing by adding an adjustment layer, hue saturation, and I'm going to clip it to her. I'm going to just desaturate this one. It's going to give you a completely different look, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, I'm just creating stamp visible layer. This is the same wings in screen blending mode, in color dodge blending mode, and color dodge desaturated. And that's pretty much all.